Hey guys, just thought I'd do a little review of some of the new equipment I got for the trip me and some buddies are going to be taking in October. Going to be hiking the Art Loeb trail, and I got some new stuff and I got some old stuff, but I'll kind of go through my loadout a little bit, and I got some rainy weather coming in and I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'll be doing a little test of my tent to make sure that it's going to hold up pretty good under some weather. Some rain's supposed to come through, so I figured it'd be a good time to just test it out. I'll get my tent out and then I'll get back with you. Alright, this is the piece of equipment I really want to test out. I've slept in it, but I haven't tried it out in any kind of weather. So the rain's supposed to come in tonight, so I figured it'd be a good time to see if I get wet in it. It's the big Agnes blacktail2 tent. It's a two-person tent, and I got the footprint inside it as well, so we'll be testing that out. Something I tested out when me and Ryan went to Hanging Rock was my Kelty trekking poles. They're really lightweight, very durable. I mean, they held up well. I just wanted to get out, and I've never used these before. Never been really a trekking pole hiker, but when you got a lot on your back, this right here really helped out on the inclines and the declines, especially. A little awkward for me at first, but after you get used to them, I mean, you can't beat these. I'll tell you what, if you're taking a hike and you've got any kind of weight on your back, these are knee savers and shoulder savers. So anywho, just got those, and those are brand new. Something I probably won't take with me is my Winslow sleeping pad. It is a little bit heavy, and I'm trying to cut a little bit of weight. And I know it would be nice and comfortable to sleep on the ground, to sleep with this on instead of just on the ground in my slumberjack lone pine, but I think I can be alright. If we're hiking as far as we're going to be hiking and doing as much as we'll be doing each day, I'm sure sleeping will be not hard to do because we'll be pretty smoked. So anyway, there's my little pillow there, and that's really the only gear I'll be testing out. So let me put this tent up and then I'll get back with you. Okay, this is what the tent looks like set up without the rain fly. It's really simple. Lay out the footprint, lay the tent out on top of it, put the long poles into the grommets of both the tent and the footprint. These little clips right here, clip across here. It comes with 3 poles. There's the 2 long poles for the corners and stuff, and then you got 1 pole that goes across the top, and sets up like that. As you can see, there's plenty of room. You got tons of ventilation. Get backed up here, you can kind of see the whole thing here. I mean, really a breeze to set up. I mean, took me less than 5 minutes, if that. And as you can also see, you got plenty of room to go in here. All the seams are nice and sealed and taped up on around the bottom, around this like bottom gusset thing here, you know. Really a nice quality tent for the price, so I couldn't beat it. It's on the heavier side as far as it weighs, about maybe 3.5 pounds. But I've shed a little bit because I don't think I'm going to need the stakes or anything like that. So I'm going to shed some weight that way. I'm going to probably not put it in all the bags just to shed whatever weight I can. Anyway, I'll go ahead and put the rain fly on it, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, got the rain fly on this thing now. Actually got this tent for less than 200 bucks. Right at 200 with the footprint, but very high quality tent, and it's only available at Eastern Mountain Outdoors or something like that. I can't remember the name of the place, but I mean, I got it off of Amazon. But really nice tent. As you can see, there is a door in the front, and there's also a door on the other side. So I guess it's on the two sides you got doors, because it's a two-person tent. You don't have to crawl over the other person if you got to get out and whiz, or you know. And it's cool too because you got two sides of the vestibule. You know, here's your doors to the fly. I got them kind of wrapped around. I'll take you on the other side. You can kind of see how this works. And it's the same on the other side. You know, you can stake this out here, and you got your door. You stake it out right here, and you've got probably 3 foot by 40 inches high a vestibule in there. You could keep your packing stuff on the outside. Really nice. There's plenty of guy outs too around here. You can really cinch this thing down real well so the wind isn't blowing it so much. But like I said, for tonight, all I'm doing is I ain't gonna stay in this thing. I'm gonna be in the house, and then when I'm ready to go to bed, I'm gonna come out here and sleep out here, and we'll see how this thing does. Oh, another thing, I like this too. You can see, I'll pull this down a little bit. They got these cool little ventilation. It's like a screen up in there, up under. So you take this little thing right here, unvelcro it, and then velcro it like this, and now you got a nice, vent right there to get some wind through, help keep the condensation down. So I'm not gonna put all the guy outs out because that's just wasting my time. I'm just gonna sleep in this thing tonight, and we'll see how it does. Other piece of gear, this one I haven't even been in, and it'll probably be too hot. This is my slumberjack Lone Pine, 20 degrees, regular size. This thing weighs right at 3 pounds. It's not as light, but for the price, I think I paid around 50 bucks for it, and I can't afford down, so I'm gonna try this thing out tonight and see how it does. I'll get it out of the bag and get back with you. Alright, this is what it looks like laid out. It's a regular size. They had large, a little bit more. I'll lay this thing out and let it kind of loft up a little bit and shake it out. But for the price, as opposed to the weight, I could have went much lighter by, not getting a synthetic feel. But I can't afford down. I can afford $200-300 for a sleeping bag. So I'm sure this will be plenty warm for me. And if I have to, I'll wrap up in some undergarments or something like that, keep me warm. So I'm sure I'll be fine though. I'm gonna get my Winslow ground pad and lay it in there and put it in the tent, and I'll get back with you. Alright, I lied. I had to go get the stakes, and I want to just kind of cinch it down a little bit, especially with the vestibule. As you can see, I don't know if you can really tell from the video, it's getting poor light now. But I mean, you got a pretty good little area there on the side there that you can put your boots and your pack on outside of the tent and not have to be all up in there. So I mean, this thing cinches up. It cinches up tight too. Wind isn't going to be a problem blowing and keeping you up. Although flapping and whatnot. So I really love this tent, and I'm about to find out how well it does in some weather. So I'm gonna put my sleeping bag and sleeping pad in here, and I'll show you how big the vestibule is. I'll put my pack down in there and let you see. All right, well, here's the little look at the vestibule. I don't know if you can really see in there, but that's a Kelty Red Cloud 5,000 cubic square inch. It's I want to say it's like an 85 liter. I can't remember exactly how they measure, but it's like one of the big ones, and it fits in there just fine. Plenty of room for some more boots, and if I flap the other part of the vestibule down, you've got that much space on the other side as well to put your stuff. So pretty nice. I'll get inside the tent. Maybe I can give you a little bit of view of how much room I got. Okay, now I'm inside the tent. As you can see, the vestibule got plenty of room. If I put out the other side, still got room for shoes and boots and food and whatever else I kind of want to store outside of the tent. Now if I go ahead and zip this thing down, you can kind of look in here. I'm about 5'8". How tall I am got my head all the way up against the one side of the tent, and I still have probably, I don't know, let's look here, I still got probably 1.5 feet of room. I mean, for 2 people it would be pretty cramped. So if that second person is your girlfriend or your wife or both, you'd be pretty comfortable in here. And if you get you and your buddy, you'd be pretty cramped. You might be spooning it if it's real cold, but anywho, plenty of room, headroom. I'm sitting straight up now, and I've probably got a good 5, maybe 6 inches of room above my head. Another thing I like, you've got places up here for storage. It's a bigger bag, a little smaller here on this one. You got some hooks in here, right here, and here. You can actually buy it's a little loft, and you hook them onto these right here, these little tabs. One there, there's 4 of them, and it'll make a big shelf up there for you. But I don't really need all that. All I need is just a little somewhere to put something in. That little bag there is plenty good. That's about it. Just wanted to get with you and show you some of my new gear and let you know I'm testing out stuff, and I'm super stoked, ready to get out there and do this Art Loeb.